The Science of Self-Control. 53 Tips to Stick to Your Diet, Be More Productive, and Excel in Life by Menno Henselmans. Narrated by Vegas J. Jenkins. Foreword by Dr. Mike Israetel. Motivation books are a dime a dozen. Every other book promises to launch you from your seat and into your most productive life. Of course, most fail to work as intended, and that's often because they ask you to radically change who you are without concretely telling you how to do so. That big life-altering change, which is both the premise and the requisite buy-in for most self-help books, is completely absent from the science of self-control. Instead, you get lists of effective actions that can improve your ability to actually accomplish your goals. Many of them are so effortless, so simple, and require so little buy-in to pull off that you might, as I did, read them and hit yourself over the head for not trying them sooner. In this book, you'll find take-home strategies that work, not because of their miraculousness, but because of their simplicity and ease of implementation. The tips are insanely practical, down to matters like how to do your grocery shopping. If you end up integrating all the tips in this book on how to get things done, you'll become an unstoppable version of yourself. Even with a casual read, you'll be sure to pick up a few tips that will instantly make a big difference in your life, such as the use of the Zeigarnik effect. Yep, this book is that useful. Enjoy it. Mike Israetel, PhD, professor, and professional athlete. Introduction. Our species has it made these days. Instead of facing frostbite during winter, we live in comfortably heated houses. Instead of being forced to hunt to avoid starvation, we can go to supermarkets, where our biggest problem is deciding which of the 50 brands of cereal to buy. Yet our conquest of nature has imposed on us new challenges of life. Rather than fight starvation, we now face an obesity pandemic. Without artificial diet and exercise programs, our health is threatened not by scarcity and war, but by abundance and leisure. Without being forced to build shelter or find food, many people struggle to motivate themselves to work. More freedom brings with it more decisions. In making these decisions, we often encounter a conflict between our primal instincts and our conscious will. We intend to get some work done, but we end up procrastinating on Instagram. We intend to stick to our diet, but we end up eating pizza. Our intentions give way to hunger and other forms of instant gratification. We have difficulty enforcing our conscious will. Our self-control fails us. Self-control has been a unifying theme in my own life as well. I first started studying behavioral psychology and cognitive neurosciences at Utrecht University's Honors College, UCU, and then further at Warwick. While I learned a great deal about willpower and how our minds work, like most students, I personally still struggled enormously with procrastination. If I had known what I know now, I could have finished my studies in half the time. I still managed to graduate both with distinction, and I started working as a business consultant. Like most office workers, there I struggled to stay motivated and productive during the whole workday. I realized I was on the career path that society and my parents expected of me, but not the path I was most passionate about. So I traded in my company car to pursue my passion in fitness. I also started traveling the world as a digital nomad and have lived in over 50 countries since then. My career as an evidence-based fitness educator became more successful than I ever dreamed. I currently own a multinational personal training certification company with almost 1,000 students per year across courses in 5 languages. I also work as a scientific researcher. While optimizing my own physique and productivity as an entrepreneur, I again realized how important willpower is. Whether I was grinding out that last rep in the gym, trying not to succumb to hunger before a photo shoot, or optimizing my methods to answer over 100 messages per day, it all came down to self-control. Self-control is key to self-improvement and success. After over a decade of studying the science of self-control and improving my own self-control, I decided to write this book to share what I've learned. My goal is to help you take control of your body and mind to develop an iron will, top productivity, effortless diet adherence, and ultimately, excellence in life. Ready? To control something, you must first understand it. Before we can take control of our minds, we must first understand the brain. Chapter 1. Two-System Theory. We like to think we are aware of everything that happens in our brain, but that is not always the case. For example, why are we sexually attracted to certain people? I'm sure you can come up with many reasons: their personality, their body, maybe their bank account. But you probably didn't list circumstance. Yet the circumstances in which we meet someone significantly influence how attractive we find someone. In 1974,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?